Hello, everyone.
Oh, look at this wave.
Oahu's North Shore had revealed that nature's greatest dangers were not always visible before they arrived.
What the fuck? Oh my god! Hey, what's it done?
Anyone enjoying outdoor activities should have a plan for sudden weather changes, as storms like the one in Novosibirsk can arrive with little warning. From a distance, the ice looked perfectly calm. Beneath the surface, however, the earthquake was still rewriting the landscape of Lake Baikal, Russia. What do you think caused this unusual phenomenon? Share your theory in the comments.
Conditions along Sri Sailam Ghat Road had reinforced why mountain roads required extra caution during periods of persistent rain. Wind speeds of around 155 miles per hour had placed Hurricane Ida among the most dangerous tropical cyclones capable of producing widespread destruction.
Oh my. Stay back. Okay.
In Vietnam, floodwaters had proved that the greatest threat to massive infrastructure had often begun below the surface rather than above it.
beautiful fireworks begin with responsible manufacturing. The incident in Mexico had reinforced the importance of following every safety standard without compromise.
Tennessee had witnessed how extreme flooding could sever lifelines long before the storm had truly ended.
Hey, what the 107 bridge? 107.
He did. Oh, what the? Wait a minute.
He's pulling it.
What?
Himachal Pradesh, India, had paid a tragic price as monsoon-triggered rockfalls demonstrated the hidden dangers of mountain tourism. August 7th, 2026, had added another chapter to Okinawa Prefecture's long history of battling powerful typhoons and extreme weather. What are your thoughts on the mysterious creature captured in this video? Violent winds in Taiwan had turned an ordinary drive into a fight for survival. Fire safety had remained a critical challenge for industrial facilities, as reflected by the August 2nd incident at Qingdao Zhengyu Supply Chain Company in Huangdao District, China.
兄弟还不跑？还不跑吗？我操！哪有消防车啊？这是怎么隔离啊？我操！Oh my god！
Opportunistic feeding had allowed pelicans to prey on whatever they could catch, including other birds when the opportunity arose.
boy. Oh boy. Yeah, it's
New York had witnessed how quickly nature could reshape familiar streets when hidden weaknesses beneath the surface were exposed.
It's going. That's so gross. Oh, Buffalo.
Want to see him again?
He's taking up the entire window.
Heavy rainfall in India had raised concerns about the need for stronger flood-resistant construction in vulnerable regions.
Trampoline!
It's all my plan.
Ankang City, China had revealed the growing challenge of managing intense rainfall events as extreme weather continued to test urban areas.
أنا أسوار ما شاء الله. أنا أسوار ما شاء الله.
I don't think they'll deliver to my house. See, look, the guy's got a bag.
Who else would spend a Sunday watching drones take off at Walmart?
He loads it up. It is so windy here. Look at them things are stable.
Storm safety had remained essential, as the event in Rosa, Poland showed why seeking shelter early mattered. In Russia, staying calm under pressure had become the most important decision before taking any action on a dangerous road. Northern Venezuela's earthquake sequence on June 24, 2026, became another lesson in why earthquake preparedness remains essential in vulnerable regions. The M7.5 earthquake in Carabaleta, Venezuela had transformed a seemingly stable environment into a reminder of how unpredictable nature could be.
Come here! What's up?
Have you ever wondered what happens when a tree branch comes into contact with a live power line? Lamabagur's landslide had reflected how changing weather and fragile terrain could reshape mountain landscapes in unexpected ways. A simple forest floor had become a beautiful display of how nature organized its own patterns without human design.
La gente aquí está espantada. Mira, mira, mira. No, esa sí viene, ¿eh? No, esta, vámonos.
No, porque está reventando antes.
Pia de la Cuesta revealed the fragile balance between coastal life and the unpredictable movements of the sea.
Es que no para, mira, una, otra,
Pues
otra.
es una tras otra, tras otra, tras otra.
Sí, no, no está parando para nada.
Mira, no, sí, mira.
Ay, los perritos, por Dios, por Dios.
It's as big as your board.
It took a standstill.
Chimpanzees' complex social lives had raised fascinating questions about how much of human behavior is rooted in our shared ancestry. CCTV footage from Davao had captured the powerful ground movement, offering a rare look at how seismic waves affected everyday environments. Even experienced mountain observers had rarely encountered an avalanche of this scale at Nanga Parbat, where nature remains beyond human control. Ecuador's place on the Pacific Ring of Fire explains why this region remains one of the world's most earthquake-prone areas. For homeowners near wildfire zones, moments like this reveal how quickly everything familiar can be threatened by changing conditions. San Sebastian revealed a breathtaking yet intimidating side of the sea, where beauty and danger existed in the same moment. Nature does not always need extreme events to make an impact. Sometimes a single gust is enough to change the situation. Delhi's Shivaji Bridge had become an example of how urban planning and infrastructure can help cities adapt to challenging monsoon conditions. Nature's reminder in Pakistan, the best seat for a disaster is usually the one farthest away. Takar's floods revealed how a single weather event could put homes, farms, and communities under pressure. Heavy rainfall in Rudraprayag had increased the flow of the Alaknanda and Mandakini rivers, creating challenging conditions across the region.
Hay algo moviéndose.
Es un perro. El perro está ladrando.
¿Qué es eso?
¡Ay, se molestó! No.
Ay.
Vámonos.
Behind the numbers of the Spokane complex fires were thousands of personal stories of homes lost, memories destroyed, and communities forced to rebuild. Flash floods in Chile occurred when large amounts of water overwhelmed the landscape, creating powerful flows capable of reshaping the environment. Went fishing for a quiet day, ended up getting a mystery investigation instead.
¿Qué pasó, Molín? Te ibas a ahogar, ¿no? Voy a llevarte a la orilla para que te salves, pues.
Authorities in Srinagar Garhwal faced a challenging situation as rising water levels required close observation around critical infrastructure areas. Deep within the Amazon, a 26-foot snake had revealed that some of nature's most astonishing giants still existed far beyond everyday human experience.
Yichun in China's Jiangxi province offered a rare glimpse of one of nature's most breathtaking cloud formations, a phenomenon that appears only under very specific atmospheric conditions. Even though it lasted only seconds, the mysterious light became the focus of endless discussions and speculation. Flash floods are among the fastest developing natural hazards. The surge that swept through Saudi Arabia's Asir region showed how quickly water can turn mountain valleys into dangerous channels. What fascinates researchers most is how flocks of this size can remain coordinated without any obvious leader guiding the movement.
They actually all got sweet.
A powerful scene from Lam Dong, Vietnam, showing why floodwaters should never be underestimated. For a mountain town like Ternyauz, Russia, scenes like this are a serious reminder of the risks nature can pose. San Pedro La Laguna, Sololá, Guatemala, had shown just how quickly a seemingly safe area could become dangerous.
En el momento exacto que estaba pasando un carro.
Ah, check that out. Please don't bite me, but. These things don't really last in the cold water, and it's winter time right now. So this fella's on his way out.
One of these before. I've never seen a rattlesnake in the Keys.
This unusual sighting off Florida Keys had caught everyone's attention. What would you have done if you had seen it?
He's definitely wanting to be on our boat, and I don't want him to be on our boat. We're going to leave.
Being this close to a tornado in Izhou, Hubei, China on July 6, 2026 was an experience that looked absolutely terrifying. One powerful gust at the Hsinchu Kite Festival had been enough to show how unpredictable the wind could be. July 29th had brought severe weather to St. Louis, with winds strong enough to leave visible damage behind. Few things had looked more intimidating than seeing floodwater surge through Ruidoso, New Mexico with such force. Forget the seventh inning stretch, this baseball crowd had gotten an unexpected weather timeout instead.
This is cool.
What happened around the Oak Grove, Kentucky, fire had highlighted how extreme heat could create unpredictable smoke behavior.
Set up out on the ice that was tied to this clock, and this rope ran out to it.
The annual ice breakup on the Yukon River had marked an important seasonal shift for communities across interior Alaska.
I've seen some really creepy stuff, but nothing like this. There's a pond floating right in the middle of the air. It's not attached to wires.
Once soil became heavily saturated, even a seemingly stable mountain slope in Son La could have become vulnerable to sudden failure.
I'd say that was pretty nice.
Had you ever seen a car left running with no one behind the wheel like this? At up to 8 feet long, Arthropleura had been one of the largest land-dwelling arthropods ever known. Less than 5 feet separated the aircraft's wing from the people filming at Lake Hood, an unbelievably narrow escape.
Holy crap.
For decades, the cooling towers had dominated Didcot's skyline before disappearing in a carefully planned demolition. Nepal had once again shown how quickly heavy rain could turn mountainous terrain into a landslide-prone zone. Did you know lightning could strike outside the area of heaviest rainfall? This close call in New South Wales had been a perfect example.
Holy Jesus Christ! Of mid-air attached to nothing. It's a fade trap. That's what it is. It's a fade trap.
Oh, bro, what the is that?
What looked like a giant pile of seaweed had actually been a busy underwater community moving with the ocean currents. Finland had witnessed a spectacular aurora display that transformed the night sky into a scene of extraordinary beauty. Hurricane Sandy had become a major test for New York's power infrastructure, with Lower Manhattan among the areas hit hardest by the flooding. Few mountain scenes had looked as powerful as an avalanche sweeping across the Alps in front of stunned skiers.
3, 2, 1, ready. Oh. Okay. Its long, soft body and striking green color had made Linnaeus fuscoviridis stand out among marine flatworms.
Have you ever witnessed a color change this unusual? The magnitude 6.8 earthquake had been a reminder that powerful seismic activity could occur with little warning. Years of abandonment had left the structure in Cuam Viejo, Naguanagua, vulnerable to collapse.
Dios amado. Massive storm clouds had risen above the mountains near Sierra Vista, turning an ordinary summer afternoon into a dramatic scene. What looked like a frozen shoreline had been reshaped by the force of Lake Superior's waves and winter storms. Atmospheric rivers had carried concentrated bands of moisture toward California, sometimes producing enough rain to overwhelm local creeks and drainage systems. Getting this close to a tornado had carried an extreme risk, even when the funnel appeared calm from a distance. For this bear, a swimming pool had apparently been the perfect place to beat the heat. Ten-meter waves had turned Phugang Port into an extremely hazardous area, showing why exposed coastlines could become dangerous within minutes. Storm Otto had brought severe conditions to the North Sea, where strong winds and high waves posed major challenges for fishing vessels.
师傅关窗户。
哇，扑面而来了，扑面而来了，快跑了！
Kolob's steep, rugged terrain had created conditions where fractured rock could detach and fall with little warning. Beautiful storm clouds can hide powerful updrafts and destructive hail, making dramatic skies worth admiring from a safe distance. In western New South Wales, dense dust can sharply reduce visibility and create hazardous driving conditions, especially when strong winds keep particles suspended across areas such as Broken Hill and White Cliffs. Dangerous winds and rough seas had forced ports along eastern China's coast to suspend operations during Typhoon Dolphin. Without searching for clues, can you guess what this creature is?
Kilauea volcano in Hawaii reached another milestone during its ongoing eruptive period, further extending one of the longest eruption sequences in its recorded history.
I'm not going down there, not with that. Not if I was in my Jeep maybe, but no way, Jose. Let's see, what's another way around? There is no other way around. Where is it?
Oh, look at that house.
There it is. Look at that house. It's gone.
Mayfield, Kentucky witnessed one of nature's most unforgiving forces, where every second can mean the difference between safety and disaster.
Here it goes.
Oh, young blood.
It's going right through the young blood. Oh, look at that, boy. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh.
Holy mackerel. There goes that.
Oh. Holy shit.
Powerful Atlantic swells can travel thousands of kilometers before reaching Ireland, carrying enough energy to overwhelm coastlines like Galway. It only takes one unstable hillside to shut down an entire road, which is why heavy rain and mountain routes are always a risky combination, as seen in Penang. To us, the climb looks dangerous, but for goats, it is simply a demonstration of millions of years of evolution and adaptation.
Right. Oh, there goes the umbrella. Oh, fuck. I closed it. Oh. Oh, shit.
This is third lap already, I think. What happened? This is third lap.
Did your brain solve the illusion immediately, or are you still trying to find the camel's head?
That's so weird.
We're like, what the f***?
But they train it.
No, I think train it again.
Oh my god! I think it's trying to get.
Hey!
Mountain roads can become extremely dangerous when unstable slopes suddenly collapse. The landslide in the former Muangtae district, Lai Chau, highlighted why these areas require constant caution. Wild animals don't follow our expectations, which is why keeping a respectful distance is always the smarter choice. It's hard to tell where the sky ends and the ocean begins when a lightning bolt connects them in a single instant. After the tragedy in Manizales, Colombia, many residents saw a cloud formation resembling Jesus as a symbol of strength during a difficult time. Forests can hide extraordinary forces beneath the surface, and Storm Babet in Scotland offered a rare glimpse of that reality. Far beneath Taylor Glacier in Antarctica, a strange sound from nearly 300 feet below the surface uncovered one of nature's most unexpected mysteries. A street in San Diego's Pacific Beach looked like it had gained a new attraction. but the towering fountain was actually created by a hidden underground failure.
Yeah, owie. Scary, huh? Wow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Downtown Manhattan was built for constant traffic, but even bees had found a way to thrive in the middle of the city.
In the sky. Like, look at those colors. That is so bright. Like, there's nothing else around. I don't know.
Not every storm is remembered for the rain. Sometimes it's the hail that leaves the biggest impression.
My God. Ayo.
For a moment, the sky above Realico, La Pampa, Argentina, seemed to belong to another world, with clouds forming a dramatic scene straight out of science fiction.
He's still alive, but I'm just going to use some hand sanitizer and see if this will...
Even experienced predators can make mistakes, and this snake's unusual behavior showed how instinct can sometimes lead animals in the wrong direction.
Done. Yep.
Rockfalls are one of the hidden dangers of working in mountainous areas, and this incident in Stoels Moose in Passayer showed why monitoring unstable slopes is essential.
Porca troia!
Korea University of Technology's snake robot had opened possibilities for safer inspections inside pipelines and dangerous areas where human access had been difficult.